風に演出しています。いろいろこうどんなポケモンがいるんだろうって考えながら育てたり捕まえたりしてほしいなと思います。
So one of the things we wanted to do with the Pokedex this time was really encourage players to, again, really want to catch them all, really fill up the Pokedex. And one way we've done that, as you can see, there's the Ladybug just got registered, but next to it is a white Pokeball icon. And what that does, that indicates there's an empty space, which means that either it has an evolution or maybe there's another Pokemon out there that kind of forms a pair with it. So that'll kind of encourage players to really want to fill up that empty space, go out and search and catch all different types of Pokemon and kind of complete their Pokedex.
Yes, especially exciting I think when you find one and there's lots of white Pokeballs and you're just like, oh, okay.
So it's
We've got a lot of work to do.
白いモンスターボールがあるとやっぱこう捕まえたくなりますよね。
そうですね。
次
さあ次は
What have we got? Oh, nice! What are the new ones?
これは新ポケモンですね。ヤングースというポケモンです。いつもお腹を空かしていて、お腹が減っていくとこう怒りっぽくなっちゃうっていうポケモンらしいですね。
So as you can see, this is the new Pokemon called Young Goose. It's always hungry, so it's always getting hungry, and then so it's looking for food. But whenever it's hungry, it also gets very aggressive.
I love its face. It's so cute.
I like the colors.
I feel kind of bad for it though. I feel like we just throw it a bag of chips or something and it'd be like, thank you. Always hungry.
Oh, いい感じですね。
Getting close there.
もう捕まるんですか。
You'll probably be able to catch this one.
We're on our way.
Oh,
Good luck.
That's 2 down.
2匹ですね。
Yeah, this is always like the most stressful seconds in any Pokemon player's life. Just the
揺れがいつもそうですね。
nice. And actually, this will give us a chance to maybe take a look at the Pokedex. We've got a new Pokemon to check out.
Oh, good.
So we've got some interesting changes.
We got it figured out or what?
Yeah, it's going. It's got a shitty connection now.
Right.
I don't know, look at the fucking loading thing.
Screen's going down here.
In your adventure, so it'll tell you information about Pokemon that you really here. Actually, we're still really early in the game. We don't have the Rotom Pokedex, so the touchscreen is just black on the bottom, but you'll get it later.
And here, actually, this is a great chance. If we just take a quick circle around, we can show off not only the trainer's proportions, but also the movement is a little bit different than what folks who played previous Pokemon games have expected.
頭身が変わっただけではなくて、今ちょっと移動のなんていうんですかね、その見た目っていうか、ちょっと
そうですね。
動き方も変わりましたね。
今回フリーに自由に動けるような仕組みにしてますね。
So yeah, you can move around. It's free full analog movement this time in the game.
Oh, and we need to tell players what's going on here
So good.
when they're seeing the shadow come in.
He just says like Final Fantasy, but you catch.
今あそこのキャラクターがこうモンスターボールを投げてるんですけど、あれはこうポケモントレーナーですね。でポケモントレーナーの視線に引っかからないように、上下でこうその緊張感を表しています。
So you see that lady over there, or the girl throwing a Pokeball up and down, and so she's a Pokemon trained kid. What she's obviously going to try and battle, but what that appears on the screen indicates is that there's that she's going to challenge you to a battle. So it kind of increases this sense of tension of you're about to go into a battle. That indicates that.
So I can either avoid her or actually battle
じゃ
her.
あこうバトルするか避けるかっていうのは
I think we're going to battle
Yeah,
her.
it feels like that moment where two people are glaring at each other. Ready to fight.
ポケモンバトルですね。
But it is really nice if you're in a position where maybe you're trying to get somewhere really quickly, or your Pokemon aren't in great shape right now, you don't want to fight. It's nice to have that second where you can avoid it before you just kind of stumble yourself into a battle.
そうですね。ポケモンの具合が良くないときとか、ついてるときはもう避けられる。
あ、そうですね。
Yeah, that's right.
I think as we can see here, we're seeing the other trainer as well. And it's really nice actually just to get such a good look at the Pokemon proportions alongside their trainers.
今回トレーナー相手のトレーナーもバトルに出てるんですけど、もうやっぱこうサイズ感、ポケモンのサイズ感っていうのが伝わる。
そうですね。結構そういうところはやっぱりこう トレーナーがいることによって表現できているっていうのが今回の新しいところですね。
Yeah, it's definitely one of the new things. I think by having the trainer in battle, like you mentioned, it really gives you that sense of scale.
Well, look at
And I
it.
think from the experience I've had at the office playing this game, it's
Look
really
at it.
going to surprise people
Just
with
go lower at it.
just how big and small certain Pokemon are when they're actually standing right next to them.
まあ結構多分今まで実感湧かなかった部分も多かったと思うんですけど、まあ実際遊んでみてやっぱこのポケモンこの大きさだったんだみたいなって思うところも多分多いんじゃないかなって。
あと、トレーナーごとにですね、いろいろこうモーションを工夫
they're
して、
pretty
ボールの
deep,
投げ
to be
方だっ
honest.
たりとか、まあ、ポケモンに指示を出す
What's deep?
仕草
I
と
think
か、
there's just a
そう
lot
い
of
ったも
depth
のが
to it. Like
細
for
やかに設定され
I
てい
shouldn't
て
say a lot of depth,
やられ
but more
ちゃう
depth than
やられちゃったんで
So there's a lot of
The
things
trainers
to
being
do, like
represented in
reading,
full 3D this time, they all have
football.
unique motions and reactions. For example, how they throw their Pokeball or their reaction when they lose, for example.
アイテム拾いましたね。
So you just got an item
Set
set.
or whatever it was.
I think there
Well,
might
as
be
long as
some
there's
more
not like
Pokemon
Xeonauts
here.
trying to collect to get these goddamn
トレーナーバトルが待ってると思うので、この先に。
As we're walking around, I'm hoping folks who are watching or listening with the volume up so they can hear the music in this
No, but
area.
they do get. I think you can
I found
find
it
like
really
nuts,
great how it
berries,
feels.
like,
It really fits in with the tropical environment.
視聴者の
What
皆
is
さん
this, like a 3-year-old this guy's picking on now? Come on.
Well, yeah, he just kicked the crap out of it.
ちょっとあった感じ。
Sometimes they're like 80. Come on.
I love how
Sometimes they're
enthusiastic he
free.
looks.
All right, Oliver.
すごいやる気ですね、この
あーヤングースですね。
Another young goose looks like.
How is that intimidating? 3-year-old
And we
stuff.
can
But
see
that
as
what
Terry's
happens is it'll
battling here,
evolve, and he probably
with
will
how
be
the
like
battle
some
interface
huge
is set up, it's
freaking
really
thing
easy
by
to
the
just
end.
get super
Because they'll
involved in
usually
the
have two or
battle
three of
to
them
whatever
or one
extent you want to be. You've got all this information at your fingertips. It's not that you have to look at it all, but it's so nice that if there's anything that you need to check on, you can do it so quickly, and you still feel really immersed in the battle.
これやっぱそうですね、バトルのインターフェースでこういろんな情報を今、今回覚えなくてもいいっていう話だったんですけども、こう見たいときはもうタッチ一つでこうやっぱこう情報をすぐに出せるのでやっぱこう便利ですね。
ああ、そうですね。やっぱりこうバトルをしていて、まあこいつどんな状態だったっけとか、まあそういったことがすぐこう情報に出せるということは初心者でもまあこの奥深いバトルにとっつきやすくなるかなと入れました。
So yeah, of course, it really there's a lot of depth to the battles, but you don't have, for example, beginners, for example, maybe they don't want to, or they won't
You're
remember a
strong,
lot of
please
these
go away.
different status changes and whatnot. But you can really quickly check
That was
out
offside,
the state and
right?
see how things have changed.
I'll say I
He's not
love
like a
Young
3-year-old.
Goose's painting animation.
Young
It's
Goose
just so
の
cute.
気絶の演出が今日可愛いですね。
何が出るといいんですかね。
I always have a soft spot for the Pokemon with the teeth. There we go.
ツツケラですね。キツツキポケモンなんですけども、1秒にこう16連打して木を叩くと言われているポケモンですね。
So this is a pick-a-peck. It's called the woodpecker, or excuse me, the woodpecker Pokemon. I can't even speak, but so the setting of this Pokemon is that it can actually peck 16 times in 1 second. So it's got a very fast beak.
16回というのは特徴だよね。
16回というのが大事。
We're very particular about the number 16.
It's interesting, yeah, watching its animation as it's got very bird-like movements as it's kind of twitching its head side to side, and I think the level
Woodpoker.
of
Oh,
detail that you guys have put into all the Pokemon animations in this game is really fantastic.
ポケモンそれぞれの動きとかすごい細やかに設定してるという話だったんですけど、結構わかりますね。これもう鳥みたいな感じでしょ。
そうですね。
首を横に振ったりとか。
Oh no, no, Terry! Oh!
Oh no.
Hot Leo.
まさかの。
Hopefully one of your
It's
new
in
friends
my
is ready to
feet
help us
today.
out.
Yeah, that's it. I got just to delete.
That's a good chance to mention, actually, we did find a Pokeball earlier as we were walking around, and you can find some good items to help you out along the way that can help you heal up your Pokemon. And
この後
High
ちゃん
risk.
と傷薬とか持ってるので、バトルが終わったらちょっと回復できるんじゃないかなと。
まあ捕まってよかった。すごいドキドキしますねこれ。
Wiped out there.
let's get that's the good end of battle.
High risk to catch them all.
まあ
Oh, that's nice. You're
There's a
level
crazy
end
too,
of
because
that,
you can
though.
build up your team and
まあ
you
これで
like,
レベルアップですね。
you know, you can fight.
Almost another one.
ゲームの醍醐味ですね。
Yes, this is definitely one of the. I think one of the things that really makes Pokemon
well,
fun
probably
is
not.
kind
Because
of
you
like
played 12 hours
sense
of
of
this. I would have
tension.
had like 10 minutes.
So, do we have anything we can give Poplio to
I think it's time to go to
fix
the
him up?
festival.
Oh,
まあそろそろ
you're ready.
祭りに向かいましょうか。
I love how somebody's
Oh, no.
texting me.
We'll just run through this one.
All right.
ちょっとこれは
You texted me like 8 times with like legit questions.
ヤング
Can you help me?
出ましたね。
No.
Nintendo.
Terry, you gonna heal up after this? Or?
Yeah. We'll get healed up.
We'll get healed up.
I think before we get
patched
to the
up.
festival, because that's
Yep.
not to give too much away, but
Man,
there's
how long are we doing
There's more
Pokemon?
fighting
Like,
in
yeah,
More
it's a good game.
この先もバトルが待ってるので、そうです。回避した方がいいんじゃないかな。
Yeah, but like, let's move on.
so.
Yeah.
Actually, as we come into the
Everybody's
this area
seen
here, we're going to be
these
meeting several different characters.
No.
I'm still watching it live on mine, but it's so weird because like mine's ahead.
Yeah, I know.
That our viewers maybe aren't familiar with. Would you mind just
This is terrible.
giving us a quick introduction to them?
He's actually the guy who gives you your first partner Pokemon in your adventure.
Yeah, so for all 0 of our watchers,
The very
I'm watching
strong
mine on my phone, and I'm like 30 seconds ahead.
Well, that's because this thing keeps getting lagged up. Maybe I should turn the settings down. or something.
I don't know. You're also watching it through the PlayStation, though.
Yeah, that actually probably.
ニャビを今連れているんです
If
け
I had
ど、
a
この
smart
後
TV, that'd probably be better.
お祭りで一緒に戦いま
But
す。
you have a
So this is
dumb
how you're
TV.
about to battle him actually as part of this festival.
あと、ククイですね、ポケモン博士です。今回は、技の研究をしているという
What
博
is
士
even
ですね。
And
happening?
that's Professor Kukui right there in the white lab coat. He's a professor who specializes in researching Pokemon moves, so like their attacks and such.
I think based on the fan response I've seen, he is
It's
quickly
hard to
becoming
even
the most dreamy
Talk
professor.
back and forth about
Thank you
this
for
because
the
like I'm
fan.
hearing stuff that's
博
happening.
士の中でちょっとイケメンっていう評判が
I mean, they're speaking
あと
Japanese.
リリエですね、ポケモンのトレーナーではないんですけども、今後も一緒に冒険するキャラク
I
ター
want to
です
say if somebody
That's
dies in
Lily
30 seconds,
behind
you're
you
like,
there.
ah, somebody died.
She's not a Pokemon trainer, but she'll join you on your adventure throughout the story.
And sharp-eyed viewers may have noticed
回
her
復した。
bag is kind of interesting.
Safe.
ちょっと彼女が持っている、
No, no, you can
まあ、バ
fix
ッグ
that.
ちょっと気になりますね。カ
If
バ
you
ンの。
watch the
なん
stream.
かありましたか今？
Was there something there?
い
Yeah.
や、もうわからない。
ちょっとね、さっき動いてたけどね。
いや
で、まあまだまだ
Well,
言
I'll
え
get
る
a delay anyway on that too.
Unfortunately.
So it'll be 30 seconds ahead on my phone, or I'll be like 10 seconds behind on the stream.
I think it's time we go into the festival battle.
じゃあそろそろ祭りのバトルに行きますか。
Oh.
So I think it's going to be really interesting for fans of the series to see this battle and the space. The way that Pokemon and Pokemon
Well, she
battles are
spoke
integrated into
Japanese.
the culture in these islands is really interesting. And you get these amazing battle spaces where
That's all I know.
other folks are gathering
Last
around
time, too.
and watching you guys fight.
まあこのやっぱこう人間の社会のポケモンとポケモンバトル
Yeah, me too. They catch the dead or count the dead.
Yeah.
AC, so cheap.
しっかりしたこうバトルアニメ
Well, wrong. I'm not doing it.
今回このお祭りなんですけども、2人の旅立ち
But yeah, the itchy knee part I remember for sure.
祝う意
Well,
識
that
が
sounds like you're
戦った
a very
日
hands-on
本の2人
instructor.
が島を
Itchy knees, son. Oh no.
ストーリーになっています。
So in this particular festival, actually, this is kind of a celebration or a way to kind of kick off both you and Hao's adventures to kind of travel across the island. So it's kind of a ritual in this society.
Oh, I've had enough
And definitely you
Pokemon.
notice there was another thing where we can't really talk about too much, but just to mention Tapu Koko. Worth paying attention to that name.
いろんな気になる単語
Might be
I
important.
wonder if there'll be.
今後
Because
で
they
すね
won't show too much
Please report more information. I can't really talk too much
of the
about it.
story.
And so how brought out a Pichu?
あ
Who looks
ピーチが出てきました
adorable.
ね。可愛いですね。
今度は負けないように頑張ってください。
Go there for a little.
Leave it to me.
任せてください。
Talk now. Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping they show at least some
Here we can
NX
see.
stuff.
They're not
Checking different
I
effects.
mean, they said they're not going to. They probably
あの
won't. They should
敵の相手方も自分が
because
両方見える
Xbox or sorry
とても
Microsoft
便利ですね。
So yeah, you can see
Talked
both
about their
your status
sword
changes as
deal
well
and
as the opponent's status changes to
PlayStation
really
or
see what's going on in
Sony
the battle.
mentioned.
So looking at this tropical environment, I'm really
confirmed the
hoping that you
Neo.
guys were able to pull off some
But
business
if
trips,
Nintendo was
some
in on
nice
the
tropical
shows, the only
locations
thing is
maybe.
that for-
I mean, it's for
if
research,
Nintendo
it's
wants to
work.
compete with them, and then
Just have to go.
今回まあ
Xbox
南
goes
国
and
に設
says,
定
yeah,
なん
by
です
the
け
way,
ど
our
も
Xbox
研
is
究
good
目的で
for
いろん
as
な
powerful
素敵
as
な
our
場所に
existing
行けたんじゃない
Xbox.
でしょうか。
And they probably
そうですね、
damn.
まあ、
Yeah, back to
開
the
発
drawing
のスタッ
board.
フでこう実際にハワイに行ってです
But
ね、
Nintendo
いろ
doesn't
んな
have
モ
to
チ
be
ーフ
more powerful.
デザインにも
They
使われ
don't,
て
but if they
So yeah,
are
we actually
half
took
as
as
powerful
the staff,
or
the
more,
development
less than
staff,
half
and
as
game
powerful
took
as the
trips to Hawaii to really do some
basically
research and
release a PS4.
definitely utilize
great.
that to kind of
You know what I mean?
reflect it
man.
in the game. And
So that would be my
I should
only
convince
concern.
our
Like
author
maybe
to
they're
do
like,
that
oh,
after
just
this.
release
To
nothing.
really
Go
get
to
this
market
segment,
now,
I really need to go to Hawaii.
今回の
Whereas, although some people are saying it'll be twice as
してくればよか
powerful.
った
I think if they went twice as powerful as PS4 or slightly more than that, they'd be fine even
Come on,
with
Terry,
that.
show us what
But
you
I think a
got.
lot of people, that Xbox is kind of weird. I think a lot of people will definitely buy it, but people
So
might
we
be
saw
like, well,
with the
that's
icons as the
$1,800
battle
on
started.
this, or it's
I think Hal
50C.
has one more Pokemon to go.
And I read an interesting tweet. I don't remember who
一匹ですね。
tweeted it, but and basically they said Microsoft announced 2 new Xboxes today.
Ooh,
They
they're
announced
still
the
nice.
Slim as well.
新しいワン
And
ド
the
ウ
Slim,
ィ
but you don't need to buy either of them because everything's playable on Windows 10 now, which is really cool because it was funny because my dad was
See one of the
watching
other new
some of the
starters.
stuff.
これヤミーなんで
Like
す
some
け
of
ど
the
も、
games, and he's like, oh, that looks like a cool game. And a
一
year
回
ago, he
実
was
はも
like,
う見
maybe
て
I
いる
should get an
設
Xbox
定
for
に
the
なっ
odd
て
game
いて、
and play them. Well, now he doesn't have
戦
to.
うとですね、一回見たことあるポケモンはどれがこれの罰則かっていうのが分かるようなインターフェースになっています。
So at this point in the story, you see how has lit,
Oh, for sure,
which is
right?
another
And then
one
you
of the
can
first
maybe
Pokemon you can
upgrade
choose in
parts,
your
although
adventure.
maybe the new
But you've
Xbox
actually
would be upgradable
encountered,
for all of those.
you've battled against him and his lit
I think
once
if they
in the
make
story.
a
And
console
so
that's
once you've, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, once you've
hardware
battled the
upgradable,
Pokemon
you're gonna
once,
see
the next
some
time you
hacks
battle it,
going on.
you'll
You're
get
gonna see hacks
information
no matter what,
on your
but
move list about
Well,
which
even,
moves are effective and which
modded
ones aren't.
hardware is going to be
スーパーエフェクティブっていうの
and people are going to break their console for taking things in
そうですね、
it.
Well, then they,
So you
well,
just
I mean,
explain
they've had
water gun.
since the NES.
Super effective
Because if you
yeah,
open
yeah.
this thing up, the warranty's
初
toast.
心者で
So
も分かりやすい風にしています
no, that's
So
not
just coming back to make it all very easy to understand.
Yeah, like the only thing I can really recall that's been like a physical
really is so
upgrade
nice to have that
is the
information.
RAM expansion on the
あ
64.
るとやっぱ助かりますね
But that was a plug and play.
Especially
that
when
you
you're
just
trying
left
to
it. That was
catch
it.
32X.
More Pokemon. And you're like, okay, I actually
Never
maybe don't
played.
want to be super
Really?
effective right now. I need to kind of whittle this Pokemon
Just
down.
saying, like if you're gonna have
So
multiple
being able to remember
upgrades,
maybe
so
you
that's
want to use
multiple
your
things
weaker
you're
attack sometimes
sliding
to
in
kind
and
of
out
get
and
just to that
potentially
point.
break it.
捕まえる
Yeah, no,
捕まえたい時とかもやっぱこう
But, I
なんか
mean,
バ
same
ッじゃ
thing
ない
if
方
you're
と
a
か
PC.
をあえて選びたいのがあるので結構役に
You
立
can
ちま
sit
す
there and hold everybody's hand.
Hey,
Some
good
people
job,
want
man.
that
I love what a
customization.
good sport Hao is about losing too. He's just kind of
Yeah,
with
There's
it.
RMAs though in the PC world. It's not just all
So I don't think we can go
Microsoft
too
making
much
all
further in the gameplay
PCs.
because
Like
we start giving away
Nintendo's been
story
making all
elements
these
that
parts,
I
so if it
don't
gets
want to
screwed
show
up, then
folks
they're
yet.
liable.
But
Yeah, RMAs
he's
have
bringing
been
another
making
video
it.
for us to take a look at that has a new gameplay mode that I don't think folks have seen before.
But it'll still be through them. So if parts are failing, they're gonna look like crap. Or if parts are breaking, like imagine your 10-year-old kid goes and puts in a new expansion that you just bought and smashes it in the wrong way or
初め
something.
て今回
No, no,
そう
that part, that's
新しい
true.
新モード
That's true. But that's just guilty by association.
ポケモンはやっぱりコミュニケーションツールとして今までこう対戦とか交換とかっていうのを使ってきたんですけども、今回はさらにこう新しい形でのバトルっていうものが登場します。バトルロイヤルっていうのですね。
So with Pokemon series, obviously, using it as a kind of a communication tool, facilitating that communication between players
This guy's
is
shirt's
always
too
one of the
much.
things we've really focused on with the
I was
game.
gonna
So
say
trading and
something.
battling between players, of course. This time is no different. We've got an all-new multiplayer battle mode, which we're calling the Battle Royale.
All right, well, let's see if our crew can load that up for us and we can check out the state of play.
It's like a size too small.
そうです。
So as we get started here, can you tell us a little bit about what the rules are for Battle Royale and how the matches are decided?
この終わるんでしょうか。
あ、そうです。このバトルロイヤルなんですけども、4人のプレイヤーがポケモンを3匹ずつバトルに出して戦うというルールです。今日はちょっと時間の関係で1匹にしています。
So in
I
this game,
realize
it's
this is
actually
still
4 players.
the
Each player
3DS,
chooses
but that little
3
bit that they were
Pokemon
showing
and
from
battles them
Zelda
one at a time. In
graphically
this
did not
video
blow
here,
my
we're
mind.
just doing one
So I'm
Pokemon
going to
for the sake
assume
of
that they're probably using an engine of some
バトル
kind
ロイヤル
from
勝
the
敗
Wii
につい
U.
てなんですけども、
They're not just showing these
誰か
amazing
手持
graphics.
ちの
They're
ポケモ
right
ンが
from that
全
console.
て
Yeah,
倒され
I
た
think
ら
that's
試
the
合
thing.
終
Like,
了
if
と
you
なり
still
ます。
if they want
So
to sell
how
to
this
you,
actually
you
works
want
with
this
how it
again.
determines the winner. So this is a
So
free-for-all battle.
you don't really
But
want to show
when
the
every
next
one of the
version,
trainers,
you're
when
like,
the first
this is
trainer
a trouble.
removes all of the Pokemon, that signals the end of the battle.
倒したポケモンの数と、残ったポケモンの数の合計が一番多いプレイヤーが勝者となります。
And then once the battle is over, once the first person moves
No,
over,
Nintendo's gotta do something.
then
Like when
the
Microsoft talks about a new console or
the
somebody
game
talks about a
tallies
new
up
console, there's really
each
not
player's how many
whole lot
Pokemon
of
they've
confusion.
defeated, and also how many Pokemon they ever remaining on their
like you
team.
just
The
know
number
this is
that
going to be the
highest
next
the
gen.
winner
It's
of the
going to be
Battle Royale.
more powerful than the
I think
previous
it's
one.
really
Of course.
interesting what this is going to do for
What the
strategy
hell
as
is
folks
nobody
are
knows what the
playing.
hell
Because
Nintendo's doing.
generally speaking, when you're thinking about how you're going to switch up your Pokemon to fight another trainer,
What I'm hearing
it's
is
only a
that
one-on-one
in
situation. So you can look at their Pokemon and say, okay, I've got this Pokemon that's going to be strong against this one. But you're worried about 2 other opponents here, so you really have to think about who's he's going to fare best against.
Three other
Yeah.
Well,
そうですね、やっぱこう今までだったらチーム戦とか、あと1対1のポケモンバトルが多分主流だったと思うんですけど、今回はやっぱこう相手3人気にしなきゃいけないっていうのは、まあ、
Yeah, but you know the next PlayStation is
そう
going
で
to
す
be
ね、
anything
まあ、今回
crazy.
の
It's
と
just
して
going to be
こ
more
う4匹
powerful
い
and
る
include
ポケモンの
VR.
中で誰を倒すかってい
But
う
they're
のを
not
考
going to
え
be
ない
weird
といけま
peripherals
せん。
like with a new
で
Nintendo.
例えば
Like, who knows what
す
could
ご
be
い
bad.
強いポケモンがいても3人で集中攻撃すれば倒せるといった戦略性もある。
So yeah, it's a free for all, and of course, you know, you could have 3 people gang up on one really
I was
strong
watching
person, or
something
you really have to
VR last night with a
determine
couple of
your
channels
strategy
that I
about
was
how you're
watching,
gonna, you know,
and
which order you're
screw
going to defeat
that.
Pokemon, who you're going to focus
I'm not
on.
doing it.
Totally new.
I'm not going to build a. I
Yeah,
have a
it's
broken
interesting how
controller
much
for
more
sure.
intense it feels. Where I'm used to just looking at the trainer in front of me and
I know,
finding out
like,
in
you're
front of me. It's like,
definitely
oh,
gonna be
there's still more
sitting down
trainers.
for a while
They have to pay
because, like,
attention
you're
to
just-
everybody.
You'll freak out.
And
People's houses aren't built.
And folks watching there,
There's
you
gotta be
may
no sound
spot
and the
that
lights
the
gotta be on.
trainers there were wearing different outfits from what we saw with the.
But this guy was, he was
Ariel
walking
character
through the
we showed
woods
so far. We
picking
haven't
notes
talked
off
about
of
that yet,
trees.
but
Oh yeah, that
worth
was
noticing.
It's this
last
Results
week.
here.
thing that'll just follow you. When you turn around and see it, it just stops. You're like, oh.
これはあれですね、今回着せ替えが
Well, it's funny because Resident Evil 7, like, you know, Resident Evil's kind of gone more action based.
So we're just about out of
Well,
time, but
usually just
before
like
we
the-
wrap up, I was
the
curious
shooter.
now that you've had a chance to
Well, the
see some
first
fan
two was,
reaction
like,
for these
really weird
games. How's it
controls,
been
you were
seeing
kind of-
how
that's kind of what made
Pokemon
it
fans have
scary,
reacted
is you
for
could get
Pokemon Sun and
really-
Pokemon Moon?
まあ、
And
ちょっ
then,
と時間
like,
が来てし
Resident
まいましたけ
Evil
ど
4 was
も、
really great. Actually, like,
まあ、今
Resident
回
Evil
の
5.
ポケモンサンムーン発
But
表
it
され
was
てか
more
ら、
action based.
多
It
分
wasn't as
ファン
much
の
you
反
could
響という
think
のはある
jumping
ん
through
です
windows
けど、まあ、
and
手
stuff.
応えについて
Well,
話
this
してみます
preview
か。
that I
そう
watched
ですね、
last night, I didn't even know what the hell it was.
今回、
Like, I'm like,
7 言語から、9言語に中文を、増やしまして、特にその中文使われてる人たちからもたくさん反響いただいてまして、まあ、自分のツイッターとかいただいてるんですけども、やっぱりこう、まあ、ポケモン20周年ということもあって、ここからさらにこう広がりを見せるために、まあ、非常にこうみんなが喜んでくれて、まあ、とても嬉しいなと思ってます。
I never really
So,
played a
yeah,
whole lot of
the
Resident
reaction
Evils.
from
Like, I think I
everyone has
played
been really great. You know, I get tons
the
of
Director's
messages
Cut
and
number
tweets
2
and
or something
everything.
like that.
This being the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, one of the goals we really want to kind of for the
I
future of
just
Pokemon really
remember
kind of
there
expand
being
it to
a
even a
director's
wider
cut.
audience. And
I
as I
forget.
think we've announced previously, in addition to the 7 languages we had, X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, we also added Chinese,
just couldn't handle the
simplified
whole,
Chinese, and
let's take out your gun and then do this.
I think a lot of the
Yeah,
Try to aim at a zombie or
Like I
whatever.
said,
Come on!
fans
that's
have
kind of what makes
really
it scary.
been kind of excited about it and sending me lots of great messages.
And is there anything final that you'd like to wrap up and say to fans who are watching the stream right now?
ちょっと最後にまあ、ファンに向けてのメッセージということで、何かありますか？
そうですね、もう今までにないチャレンジをこのソフトはサンとムーンはしているので、皆さんすごい楽しみに待っててください。
It almost looks
So
like it's
yeah, I
a
think
moon,
Sun and
but
Moon, we're
coral.
really doing a lot of new
It's like
challenges
underwater.
for us here as Game Freak, so I hope
Well,
everyone will
maybe
just
it's
look
the
forward to
surface of
it.
the water with the moon reflecting the coral underneath.
まあ、自分も石
Whatever
川
it
選
is.
手初めてだったんで、まあ、たくさんの苦労があったんですけども、その甲斐があっ
It
てすごい
does look
いい
like
ゲ
a
ーム
moon
に
in the
期
sky,
待
and
し
it
て
does
くだ
look
さい
like。coral
So there was a lot
or a
of
wave
challenges for
crashing.
me, especially as it's the first time directing an entirely new
I see a
generation of
wave.
Pokemon at Game Freak. But
It's
I think we
coral.
really
It's
brought the
coral.
game together. It's really turned into something fantastic, and I hope fans really look forward to it.
I know I'm definitely looking forward to it. And thank you so much for joining us and giving us some insight into the development work here. Folks watching again, that was Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, which are coming out for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems this November, so you don't have to wait too much longer. And please don't go anywhere. In a few moments, we're actually going to be coming back. Alnuma-san is going to be stopping by to show us some gameplay for a game you might be thinking about, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right
That's
back.
an
Thank
interesting
you.
name for a Zelda game. I do feel like they're going to change a whole lot of stuff this one.
Probably. We need to be the first Zelda that might have expansions.
Could be. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Instead of waiting 5 years or whatever between Zeldas. Nintendo Treehouse, eh?
How long did they say they were going to be?
I don't. I wasn't really listening. I do have a feed though in the corner. That's kind of neat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good, yeah. You can see what they're setting up for.
Yeah, like that. Your TV resolution is horrific. Like
Maybe
your
it's
monitor's better, and you have a bad monitor.
This TV's probably like 10 years old. I'll get a new one eventually. Don't worry, it's not important right now.
It's important.
It's not important right now. I'll get one around Christmas.
Christmas. Actually, this is a good weekend. It's coming weekend to get one. Father's Day deals.
Yeah, well, you also have to have money.
Well, this is an exciting broadcast.
I know. Well, it's definitely Zelda because that's E.G. Noma, I think his name. I can't remember what his name is. E.G. Noma. That looks like Bill Trennan. That looks like Audrey.
I have no idea.
I
I see a dude in a blue shirt, dude in a leather jacket. Some old Asian guy from that Nintendo DS game, the Brain game.
No.
Is that him? Is that the guy?
No, that guy's passed away.
Oh. It's a bad Brain game.
That game was actually a lot of fun.
It was.
No, maybe that's not Audrey.
Well, it's definitely Zelda, so that's good.
Yeah. Bill Trennan's good. I like him.
You're currently in the Amazon if you're wondering about all these birds.
You can't hear them.
100% people are going to hear the birds.
Yeah, Eiji Aonuma.
Oh.
That's the one guy's name. Yeah, I gotta say, like the graphics on Zelda were not impressive. Not
No.
after all of the streams that we saw, like the last couple of days. Like,
But the grass looked like it looked Wind Waker-ish, but Wind Waker I felt looked better.
well, you have to wonder too, like, well, I don't know how all that stuff works, but like how they're upscaling the image and stuff could affect it. Because like,
This better just be like a teaser as to how the engine works and what you'll be seeing gameplay-wise. That better not be it for graphics.
yeah. Well, you know what? I actually feel like the Wii U version is complete, and they're just working on the NX version now.
Maybe.
But they just don't want to release it just yet, which I think is silly. Should probably release the Wii U version Christmas, and the NX version in March, if the NX comes out in March.
I feel like they'll probably save it though for the launch of the NX because that'll be a huge title for sales.
It will, but that's why I say release it for Wii U a few months earlier.
But if they release it for Wii U and for whatever reason the Zelda bombs, the NX is done and so is Nintendo.
That's a good point. I don't know. I don't know one game. It depends on what else they have launching.
I'm just saying, that's a huge title that's being released with this. If it bombs, people are just not going to pick the Nintendo up for a while. What'll be the next thing on the Nintendo to even buy? Like Smash Brothers or a potential Metroid, which everybody's been wanting for years.
Yeah, which... Screw you, Nintendo, for not giving us that.
Oh.
Not that I beat the third one anyway.
I haven't played any
Oh, God.
I played the first one actually. It was like a EB Games during my lunch hours and then some during school hours. But
I mean, those are probably games that you could stream because they're good. The second one is so... It's just a lot of retreading. You go back and forth. Almost like...
that was Metroid in general, wasn't it?
Not quite as much. Like you'd have to... So it was Metroid meets A Link to the Past. No, it won't.
Yes, forward or rest mode. It's fatigued.
Who does that?
Oh, your controller's almost dead. Why are your controllers always dead?
I don't know.
Just take it easy with the hand. You do?
I don't know. People are texting me. I'm not really sure why.
So reply. We have a lull.
Well, I did reply. Now that's why he keeps going. I just feel like saying, I'm not interested in answering your questions.
Was it like work related?
Yeah.
Good to hope that.
Well, no, not really.
Hope nobody's watching. No, it's not work related. So I'm looking at that treehouse symbol and I'm trying to figure out if the treehouse is just built of the tree and the fucking top of it's just going through the actual hut.
I don't know, it looks like Donkey Kong's treehouse. That's what it is.
Yeah, it also looks like Link's first treehouse there in Ocarina.
Oh yeah. Man, I was watching the...
It's also the same one from Wind Waker.
Yeah, maybe. I was watching the reveal for Ocarina of Time when they showed it off for the first time, and I was like, man, like, I remember being blown away by this, and it's so blocky.
I don't know, it is.
But it's still really cool. Actually, I think the Twilight Princess one was the best, where it had like the sun setting and all like the orc guys riding on those warthogs, and then Link comes over the hill with his on a pony or whatever with the sword. That was pretty badass, I thought.
I remember playing that game quite a bit.
Did you beat that one, Twilight Princess?
I want to say I did, but I don't recall.
That's the one where you turn into like the wolf and stuff?
Yeah.
I didn't love the wolf parts, but the rest of the game was pretty awesome. Like, it was definitely one of the better.
It's a very good concept having what's-her-face as like your little guardian.
Yeah, I liked her. She was good.
But some of the trinkets you got were so dumb, like that gear. The wall gear.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? How do you carry that around?
Yeah. Why do you carry any of that stuff around?
God.
But yeah, Midna was great. The ending of that is definitely, in my opinion, probably the best ending to a Zelda game. Like, just that, and I don't mean like the actual, like, you beat the game and you watch the ending. Just like the last 2 or 3 hours of that game is probably the best Zelda.
I'll probably have to replay it at some point.
I got the HD one for Wii U. But you should probably finish HD Wind Waker first.
That's like, I've played that 3 times and gotten to the end and it's been like,
That was like me in, what was it called? Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube. I played 45 hours or something of that game. And I was like, alright, 45 hours. I'm like, I'll play it again later. Turn it off, never turn it back on. For like a year. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to start it over and I'll see. I got to the exact
Hey
same
everybody,
point.
welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. I'm Ed, here with Bill and Noriko, as well as a very special guest, Mr. Ayanuma, has joined us here. We're going to talk a little bit about a little game here that I think a lot of people are excited about, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Before we jump right into things, though, Mr. Ayanuma, I think, is there a message you have to the fans?
青沼さんからファンへのメッセージを。
ゼルダのね、当たり前を見直すって言って作ってきたこの、ブレスオブザワイルド、いっぱい話したいことあるんですけど、もうトレーラーも見ていただいたし、ファンの皆さんは早くゲーム見たいと思ってると思うんですね。なのでもうゲーム始めたいと思うんですけど。
So I've created this game thinking about breaking the conventions of Zelda, and I know that a lot of fans have seen the trailer, and they probably want us to jump right in. So why don't we get started?
Let's do it.
Why don't you try
We're going to be showing a lot of The Legend of Zelda today, starting right here. We're going to show you what you can do, and we're going to introduce you to this amazing world, but we're going to try not to spoil anything, so feel free to tune in for as long as you like.
ネタバレなしで。
Now, there's supposed to be voice acting in this game, apparently. Hopefully more than just that part.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
graphics are so bad.
This is a very mysterious place, Aonuma-san.
ちょっと神秘的な場所ですけれども。
そうですね。ゼルダの当たり前を見直すって言いながら、昔いつもと同じような目覚めるシーンから始まってますけどね。
I've talked about breaking the conventions of Zelda, but Link does start by waking up.
Keep that rooted in the tradition.
伝統を守るという感じでいいんじゃないでしょうか。
ただまあ 本当にミステリアスな、ね、場所で不思議な感じですよね。
This really is a mysterious place, and it's kind of very.
Oh, like you woke up in the Matrix.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Here we see the introduction of a very mysterious item.
神秘的なアイテムが出てきましたが。
ね、ゼルダって今まで剣と魔法のね、その世界だったんですけど、今回はこんな何か新しいテクノロジーのような感じですね。
So in the past series, we've used swords and magic, but this time around, we introduced technology.
I feel that's going to be like Wind Waker, like after playing it for about 30 minutes.
I know a lot of people are going to be so excited to see how that plays out in this game because that's such a great new wrinkle to add to the Zelda franchise.
シーガーストーンがどんな感じでゲームで使われるのかっていうのをファンの皆さんが期待しています。
でもやっぱり宝箱を開けるんです。
And so, he's going to start by opening the treasure box.
宝箱からが出てきたのね。服なんですよ。
These are clothing items that he can wear.
リンク今まで裸同然でしたから。
Link was pretty much naked.
ビルこれ裸でもできるけどね。
Oh, Bill, you can actually play this nude too if you want.
Not quite my style.
僕のスタイルではないのに遠慮しておきます。
Looks like
That would also make you very vulnerable to enemies.
で、敵にもちょっとそれで。
Oh my god, it's so funny.
We'll show you the way.
You win sword fights by having the best insults.
Come on.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And so we see here one of the functionalities of the Sheikah Slays activating
これがシーカストーン
this pedestal
It's like a
and opening this door here.
just tap it. Bitches will be like a
Yeah, Amiibo better be a thing with the Nintendo too, and that's going to be a mistake.
Oh, it definitely will be. Freaking better be. I've got 75 of them sitting here.
So it starts.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Very sons of vision that you watch Game of Thrones.
ね、画面にジャンプっていう
Yeah, so far I would say
今
that's
回ね、初めてボタンでジャンプ
voice
してない
acting in most.
So as you can see on the screen, it says jump. Now Link can jump for the first time.
そのジャンプはああやって壁を登るためなんですね。
And the jump is for him to climb up the wall.
Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good.
It might just be like your TV, maybe. It looks okay.
I mean,
See, I've also been very spoiled on the PC for a while. So.
yeah, I'm not really a PC gamer, so. But that, I
Now
think
we
that-
see the subtitle on screen.
When I
Perhaps
saw the
this would
other
be a good
video, I
time
was
for
like,
Aonum-san to talk about that a little bit.
サブタイトルが画面に出てきましたけども、これについてちょっとご説明いただけますか。
ゼルダってね、今までアイテム名とかキャラクター名がサブタイトルにつくことが多かったんですけど、今回はね、この世界そのものの名前です。
So in the previous titles, we used character names and item names as subtitles, but this time around, we wanted to showcase the world of Zelda.
And I think especially from that sweeping panoramic shot right there, we see how much of a character the world is, how much of a presence the world is in this. And I know hearing some of the iterations of possibilities for the subtitle, and you know, I remember the moment when I first heard Breath of the Wild, and it was just like, oh, that's the right one. It felt so right with this, in tune with the nature and the sort of expansiveness of this world.
このゲームの背景を見たり、その自然の要素を見ていると、初めてそのサブタイトルを配った時に、あ、これがもうぴったり合うっていうふうに感じました。
はい、こうやってね、どんどんね、壁とか山とか登っていけるんですね。
So Link can climb the mountain or the wall, just like you said, you saw here.
で、横に緑色のゲージがありますけど、頑張りゲージって言って、あれがつっかぎに登っていけるわけです。
So that is the green, you see the green gauge on the left. That's the stamina gauge, and you can kind of see how much he can climb by that gauge.
世界に転がっていろんなものをね、どんどん手に入れて
And then there's a lot of items scattered all around the world, and you can take those. You can pick those up.
任天堂といえば
And then, as Nintendo, we of course have this item right here, mushrooms.
We love our mushrooms.
まあ、このキノコは大きくなったりしませんけど
This mushroom is not going to make Link any bigger.
Good to know.
はい、こうやって大きな岩とかもね、押したりいろいろしてこうやってその世界にあるいろんなものにこうリンクはこういろいろアクションできるんですね。
So as you can see, Link can push off big rocks down the hill. He can use all these little items and elements and incorporate it into gameplay.
See already Bill doing some gathering, a lot of climbing here. And already there's this sense of you're just thrown into this world of exploration right off the bat.
Head for the point marked on the map.
Like over the time, it was really like it offered a lot of things that you could never do before. But then eventually it got to the point where they kind of duplicated Ocarina of Time with better graphics and a couple extra things here and there. So there's still
So here we get our first look at the map. This circular area here being the extent of the E3 demo that we're showing. This is a high plateau in the center of Hyrule. We'll give you just a sneak peek of how big that is, but I think you'll get to see a better look at the scale of the world later on today.
ハイラルの真ん中に位置しているE3 バージョンで見れるマップは後でまた別の機会にお見せしましょう。
Oh, I got a baked apple.
焼きリンゴですね。
あ、怒られちゃいました。
No, you took a baked apple.
He scolded you.
Oh. Now, who is this gentleman, Mr. Aonuma? Would you like to share with people?
この男性は誰なんでしょうか。ご説明いただけますか。He's kind of myserious looking.
ね、一番最初のゼルダで出会ったのもこういうローズでしたよね。
And then in the first of the series, I think you met a guy like this.
He says this is the Great Plateau, and he describes it as the birthplace of the Kingdom of Hyrule.
ハイラル王国の誕生の地、始まりの大地という。
Yeah, this is definitely a reason to own Wii U this game right here.
We're just waiting for the
なん
Ananas.
か遺跡のような感じになってしまって神殿です。
So you can see the temple that's very worn down.
Yes, he says the kingdom is in a state of decay.
王国がちょっと崩
壊しているっていう。
So I picked up a tree branch earlier. Currently, it's all I have for a weapon. But you can see very quickly the things that I can do with a tree branch.
さっき枝をピックアップしたんですけども、これが唯一の今持っている武器なんだけども、結構いろんなことができる。
And I can.
いろんなことできますけど、そんなにいろいろ火つけたら大変なことになりますよ。
You can do a lot of things, but you can't just set everything on fire.
Right. I think we've just seen a window into Bill's play style.
ビルのプレイスタイルが今ちょっと垣間見れ
Oh,
ました
but
ね。
yeah, probably just cut down trees.
I picked up an axe.
Oh, you probably can too.
And so I can also swap my weapons out. So I'll switch over to the axe. The axe is great because I can chop down trees if I want to get to some apples.
切り倒してリンゴを取っ
Use
た
all the
り。
resources.
Right? I can even
Take
chop
that,
the logs that I've cut to get firewood, which I can later use to set a campfire.
丁寧に全部こう紐で巻いてあるってすごいですね。
So
Starting to
it's very
see
nice,
like
neatly
things that
bundled up already for you.
It's amazing.
Convenient.
It's gonna be
Yeah, I think honestly, the first time I got my hands on the realm, I
Crafting.
spent the first 20 minutes like chopping down trees and climbing trees. That's all I did.
はじめこのプレイのゲームをプレイし初めてプレイした時にとりあえずもうなんか木を切り倒したり木を切ったりすることに集中してました。
はい。
I've always been a big fan of the Koroks.
この子たちはね、この世界の至る所にこう隠れてる。
So these guys are actually hiding everywhere in the world here.
well, you don't swim for so long. You can float.
What do we have there?
Hanuma-san, it looks like I've already come across the Master Sword.
Maybe you found it. Did you get it already? Did you find it?
Because remember how you always had to like go to a certain point to.
Oh.
The rusty brass.
No.
Sorry.
こんなところにね、そんな重要なものが置いてあるわけないでしょ。
There's no way I'm going to play something that important here.
That would be the ultimate in breaking with the Zelda conventions.
これはなんかゼルダの当たり前を見直すっていう一番。
Wherever this falls in the timeline.
Yeah.
Now I do need a shield, so I think I'm gonna run up this way. As you can see, the world is open to me. I can go any direction that I want. But I'm gonna run up here through the grass.
Yeah, this is.
I've had a sword, so perhaps I should cut
grass
some
lines
grass.
just getting more time.
Well, it could be the brightness on my TV.
But nothing's coming out.
でも何も出てきません。
これさ、もうリンクはダメージ受けたらどうやって回復するんだって話ですよね。
So I guess you want to know how
And
Link
things
can
like that, texturing that
get
is
light
something they could have done.
after getting the damage. So let's
But
try
I'm gonna
finding
use
some
some
of
of
these
the lock
enemies.
systems. Yeah, that's good.
Bill has stumbled onto a goblin camp here.
God, Jesus.
Well,
You're gonna push back some frame pressure here, I think.
there we go. It's not much of a shield, but I've got a pot lid.
とりあえずシールドをゲットしました。
Uh-oh. Oh, he's taunting me. Oh no, I'm gonna need some health here in a bit.
I don't think they got. Oh, he only lost it.
No. And his sword broke, so.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, your shield broke.
Oh, I stole his spear.
今回ね、リンクが持ってる武器はね、使ってるうちに壊れちゃうんですよ。
So for this title, the weapons that Link
There
have
we go. So I'm
actually
guessing
will
that
break
sword
as
was.
he used them.
で今ビルも敵からこうやって武器を奪いましたけど、こうやってね、どんどん強い
Unless
敵
they
を
request it, I
倒
can
し
go
て
see what's
強い武
happening.
器を手に
Remember that
そ
sword
う
you
いう
broke
サイ
at
ク
the
ル
very
で持って
beginning?
ます。
Go back and
So
find
the cycle of this game
It's
is
the
that
bastard
you
sword.
go into a battle with enemies and then you take their weapons, and then so you can use them as your own.
That's
So
something
perhaps
that I
we'll
hope
head
they
down
kinda
and
do
check
like
out
a
some of
kind
these
Skyrim,
ruins.
how, like, things just improve over time, or you have to-
ビル、ハートなくなっちゃったじゃない。
Oh,
回復
yes.
しなきゃ。
You have your heart's getting a little lower, Bill.
ハートをどうやったら回復できるかというと、
So let's
そ
see
の
how you
キノ
can.
コを取ってましたけど、その下にハートのマーク見えますよね。
So you can see that little
Maybe
heart
it shows
icon
you what your food
on the
これは
products
ハ
are,
ート
how
が
much
半分
hearts
回復することを
Yeah.
and
There's
it
some
shows
half
that
heart,
you can
three-quarters
get
of a heart,
half
so
a
it's not
heart if
overusing
you
it.
need it.
Yeah.
今回はね、草を切ってハートで回復するんじゃなくて、リンクは物を食べて回復します。
So this time around, you're not going to find any hearts in the grass, but you're going to be eating these food items, and you can get your stamina back up.
Using that way to replenish your health. I love that notion of really having to take advantage of the resources in the world with grabbing the weapons we were talking about. You know, you're getting those from enemies, you're finding them in certain places, and then using the food as this resource to keep your health up is also really interesting. It's a lot of fun.
周りにある敵の武器だったり、食べ物だったり、そういうリソースを駆使して進めていくっていうゲームのスタイルがすごく楽しいです。
そうですね。だからちょっとね、サバイバルな感じですよね。現地でとにかくいろんなものを調達しなきゃいけないっていう。
So it's almost like a survival game where you have to collect all these items so you can move on with the
Cutting all the
game.
grass and picking up a couple of rupees and stuff.
You can still do that. They just said it would be hearts.
So Bill here is executing the flurry rush.
ね、あれは今敵の攻撃に対してビルがうまくこうジャンプで避けたんですよね。そうするとスローモーションになって敵にヒットを与えやすくなるんです。
So when you get a perfect timing, the enemy slows down, and then it's easier for you to attack the enemies.
Looks like I got a new pair of trousers, which I've been needing to pick up. So,
新しいパンツをゲットしたので。
That's kind of cool. Those are the things that other games would do for
You can see that there's quite a lot to look around at and discover in the world. We're going to run past those barrels there.
周りにいろいろあるので、いろいろと探求心というか、辺りを見回すのがすごく楽しいです。
Aonuma-san, we don't have a good idea of what's going on in Hyrule here, but everything seems to be in ruin.
ちょっとハイラルが荒廃化というか、なんか遺跡化してしまっているので。
そうですね。これも昔のトレーラーでもお見せしましたが、今回のトレーラーにいたガーディアンですね。
So you saw these guys in the trailer, they're guardians.
っていう敵なんですけど、今動かなくなっちゃってますね、もう。
And they're enemies, but as you can see, there must be some sort of a time lapse.
So I know a lot of people are going to be really excited about how you're dropped into this world, and there's minimal backstory. There's not a lot up front in this game other than here you are. What are you going to do? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? And then yet there's so many hints in this environment about that hint of something greater has happened. And I think people will be really interested to see the story sort of unfold as they play the game.
ゲームが始まってから、どのような舞台設定なのかっていうのはユーザーさんの方でまだ詳しく分かりませんけども、こうやってゲームを進めていくうちにいろいろとヒントが見つかって、こんなんなんじゃないか、あんなんなんじゃないかっていうふうに考え始めることでユーザーさんも楽しまれるんじゃないでしょうか。
そうですね。やっぱりそういうことが自然と分かってくるっていうのが面白いじゃないですか。ゲームって端的にいろいろ伝えたくなっちゃうんですけど、今回はねそういうところがもうじわじわと分かってくる形になってるので、ぜひ楽しみにしてほしいと思いますね。
So I think with this title, you'll be able to learn these backstories, like you said, Ed. That you'll be able to learn them little by little on your own pace. It's not that the game is telling you, but you can kind of explore and find out on your own.
This might also be a good time to talk a little bit about the art style and just the nature of the game itself. If you look at Link and the world, it's clearly deeply inspired by Japanese animation.
で、今このリンクのアートスタイルなんかを見ると、日本のアニメに随分と影響を受けているんじゃないかっていうふうなことが感じられますけど、どうでしょうか。
そうですね。ゼルダでいうとね、風のタクトの時にトゥーンっていう表現を使ってそのアニメーションの表現を取り入れてみたんですけれども、それはねそういう世界が広その自然の中にものがあるんですけど、それをはっきり分からせるためには描き込むよりももっと簡素なマイナスしていくね、削っていってはっきりと分からせる、こういうアニメーションの技法の方がゲームには向いてると思うんですね。
So we've used this tune style before in the previous title, but in order for players to see an item, to find an item, it's actually easier to use the animation style where you create something and then you shave off the elements, so the users will be able to identify the items easier rather than adding on elements to the background.
なのでそのアニメーションっていうその技法を使って表現するっていうことがテーマではなくて、それをねゲームの規模に合わせてそれを選んだっていうことなんですね。
So the theme here is not that we wanted to create an animation style game, but we wanted to use this art style and then match it to the functions of this game.
And you see here the time limit on the demo that people will have access to on the show floor.
Yeah, we were supposed to disable that. That was my mistake.
That's all right. That's all right.
But what we can do is we'll skip through a few things.
It's an organic playthrough. It's true to the nature of the game itself.
で、ゲームの本当に自然な形に今沿っているので、こんなこともあるんです。
そうですね。今日体験してもらえるものを生で皆さんにも感じてもらったってことです。
So yeah, this is something that the users will experience tonight on the show floor. So.
And I think people saw, that actually gives people at home a sense of how much time people are going to have here. And as Reggie said, nobody's going to be able to explore even just this small area that we're showing here at E3. And that speaks to just how large this experience is going to be. And I think people are going to be really excited to just get that little taste of it.
さっきレジも言ってましたけれども、本当に今回ショーフロアでデモをしても本当に一部の部分しかマップの一部しかゲーム内の一部しかプレイできないので、今の この切れてしまいましたけども、それでどれぐらいの本当短い時間どれぐらいちょっとしか見れないかっていうのがビューアーの皆さんにも分かった視聴者の皆さんにも分かったんじゃないですか。
そうですね。
But in going back and talking about the art style, the colors are very reminiscent of a type of paint called gouache. And gouache was actually it's a material that is used frequently in animation, but it's also a material that's used in a style of painting that is called en plein air, or in English open air painting, where you go out into the environment and you sit down in front of the object that you intend to paint, and you paint it in that real world setting. And then, as we started looking at the art style and its similarities to gouache and that connection, we also started to feel that the music in the game also has a very open air feeling to it. Isn't that correct, Aonuma-san?
このアートスタイルも随分そうやってグワッシュとか使っているような感じのスタイルですけれども、音楽自体もとてもなんかオープンエアっていうテーマにぴったりな気がするんですけども、そこら辺のご説明っていうのをお願いできますか。
ね、どこに行って何をするのも自由な今回のゲームなのでね、あるルートに沿って遊んでってもらって、その間にこう音楽をこうモニターでしようみたいなことは使えないんですね。
So because the players will be able to explore and do anything that they want to, we couldn't use the conventional types of music where we know that where the users would go and we can kind of get the music more dynamic as the users explore certain areas of the map. So this time around we kind of took a different approach.
なので今回は環境音、今大自然の中のこの音がありますけど、それに融合させるような BGM の使い方をしてるんです。
So as you can hear, there's a lot of environmental sounds that you hear throughout the game, and then we try to blend that music, that sound into the game as much as we can.
先ほどから見ていただいてるたまにこう流れてくるピアノのねあると思うんです。
And then you can hear a little piano sounds of piano throughout the game, I think.
ピアノのね音っていうのは
So to me that means potentially.
And then the sounds of piano actually matches this nature element very well.
なおかつ人の内面にこう働きかけるような。
That's what I would think. I
And then
think
the
you'll
sounds
have
of
the
piano
option
actually kind
to
of strike
use
the chord
the
in
next
people's
command
emotions too. So I think it works really well.
なのでリンクが何かの目的のもとで何かを
We
し
need
よ
it
う
to
として
kind
る
of
時
like the
に
Wii
た
U
またま
too.
偶然
It's
にまた
used.
この
Yeah,
ピア
no,
ノ
I
の
think
人
so.
と出会うとですね、ぐっと気持ちが盛り上がる。
So when you're playing the game and when Link goes through something, and then if that piano sound happens to come on, it kind of it makes you feel so emotional just hearing that perfect match of the movement and the music.
Water looks good, but going through the water looks like crap.
100人いたら100人の人が違う体験をするっていうのを感じてほしくて、そういう。
So the music is our intention was to, because this game it has 100 ways of playing it, if there's 100 players playing it, so we kind of wanted to make that that very unique experience for every player.
I know longtime fans of the series, that's going to be one of the first things they notice. There's not the constant theme music always present everywhere you go, and this new take on the sort of on the aural experience is really refreshing and it's true to the game, and it does resonate. It feels really good.
When you jump into the water and you go, so it doesn't even do anything. You're just like bobbing up and down. It's like, oh my god.
やっぱり今回のBGM に関してはすごくみんな気づくと思うんですけれども、違いに。でも青沼さんがおっしゃったように本当に心にグッとくるような音楽なので、すごくこのプレイスタイルになっていると思います。Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that.
Whereas I'm not really a big fan of. Not a really big fan of like when you have to go through a mob and you have to it's a weak monster. It still takes 5 hits. It really slows you down.
One of the things that we're not showing in this morning segment that's going to be coming up in just a little bit is puzzle solving. You'll be seeing some of that today. You'll be seeing quite a bit of exploration and the ways to use the objects that you've discovered. But one of the things, there's a lot of different ways that you can kind of experiment with the environment and the world here in Breath of the Wild. So I'm just going to have a little bit of fun with a little project I wanted to try out here.
後々午後のセグメントではプロジェクトだったりいろいろな他のマップの他のエリアの探求なんかもしますけど、ちょっと今回はビルがやりたかったビルのプロジェクトにちょっと今集中して。
集中して何をしてんのこれ。
Oh. Okay, well,
I like that you call this setup a project, Bill.
Let's see.
ほぼ何がしたいか分かりません。
I don't know what you're trying to do here, Bill.
Let's see if it's close enough. Nope. Oh.
Get another club?
Let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, no, not quite.
あ、なんとなく分かった。
Maybe I have an idea here.
Explosion was good.
Oh.
Hey, you live.
I did. I survived.
死なずに。
Well done.
Now,
かなりやばい状態
that was
But look at your heart, Bill.
that was quite dangerous.
Thank you for joining us for Bill's
Actually,
project.
we have a little, we have a little bit of news. I think everybody has been excited for some special Zelda items coming to Miitomo.
なんかミートモに新しいゼルダのアイテムが登場するということで。
We've just been told that those items will be going live at 3 p.m. Pacific time, so be sure to check into Miitomo today to get your free Zelda-themed items there. We have a lot more Zelda coming up today.
A lot more
As
Zelda.
we've talked about, we're really focusing on introducing you to the world, the things you can do in the world, how you're going to be surviving. It's really all about the actions and the activities. You won't be seeing so much in terms of characters and story, so if you're the type of person who doesn't want to be spoiled, feel free to tune in all day.
Yeah.
で今日も午後からいろいろとキャラクターとストーリーというにフォーカスしたものではなくて、他の要素にフォーカスしたツリーハウスライブのセグメントがあるので皆さんご覧になってください。
まだまだたくさん伝えたいことがありますのでよろしくお願いします。
There's so much more I want to tell you about this game, so please look forward to it.
Yes, so stay tuned. We're going to take another look at our next segment. We're going to be focused on some exploration. So thank you, Noriko, Mr. Ainuma, thank you, Bill, thank you very much for your time. And don't go anywhere. We got more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild coming up.
Alright, if anybody joined us or if anybody's there, thank you very much. Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe. We're going to do lots more, do some streaming, do some let's plays. And you know, Josh here hasn't played any Resident Evils and he hasn't played any, what he hasn't played?
The Pokemon.
Pokemon? Yeah, so, you know, he needs to culture himself up a little bit. So join him for that, and then I've got a backlog of about 200 games that I probably need to get through as well. So that could range anywhere from Breath of Fire to Dark Souls or Demon Souls.
And NES baseball and ice hockey. And don't forget, we'll be doing some Mario Maker too.
Yes, Mario Maker, absolutely. And some WWF Royal Rumble for Super NES. Anyway, thanks very much for joining us. If you did, we will see you guys all soon. See ya.